Hi friends, this is Vivek. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Vivek Mathematics Classes. Today we are going to discuss about arithmetico-geometric progression. Arithmetico-geometric progression (AGP) is a sequence in which each term is formed by multiplying the corresponding terms of an AP and GP. So if you have given an AP and an AP and one GP, then if you multiply the corresponding terms, you will get AGP. It means first term of AP and first term of GP you have to multiply, second term of AP and second term of GP, third term of AP and third term of GP you have to multiply, and you will get AGP. So here you have given an example: 1 plus 3x plus 5x square, this is square, 7x cube plus and so on. So in this, if you see, what are the APs? AP is 1, 3, 5, 7 dash. What will be GP? 1x, x square, x cube and so on. So if you multiply AP and GP, we are getting AGP. Okay. So we will find general term of AGP. General term of AGP. So we know that AGP is formed by multiplying the terms of AP and GP. So I will consider a AP like this. AP will be A plus D, A plus 2D and so on. For this, what will be the nth term? Nth term will be A plus n minus 1 into D. This will be your nth term of AP. Same like this, I will consider a GP also. So what will be our GP? For this GP, I will take first term as 1, common ratio R. So 1 R, R square, R cube and so on. What will be the last term? A into R to the power n minus 1. A value is 1, so R to the power n minus 1. Nth term. So if you want to find Tn of AGP, Tn of AGP will be what? You have to multiply Tn of AP into Tn of GP. So what is the Tn of AP? A plus n minus 1 into D. This you have to multiply with R to the power n minus 1. So this will be your nth term of AGP. Next, sum of n terms of an AGP. How to find sum of n terms of an AGP? Okay, so what we'll do, let's say first term we have taken as S equal to first term we have taken A, second term AR, sorry, A plus D into R, A plus D into R, third term A plus 2D into R square, next plus and so on. At last what you will get? A plus n minus 1 into D whole multiplied by R to the power n minus 1. This we have taken sum of n terms. We have added n terms of this AGP. So what we will get, that we need to find. So what we will do, I will multiply this as with common ratio of the GP. So what will be RS? RS will be what? In this if you multiply, I will write one step forward. So we will get AR. Next plus A plus D into R square. Next you will get A plus 2D into R cube. At last here what you will get? A plus n minus 2 into D whole multiplied by R to the power n minus 1 plus A plus n minus 1 into D whole multiplied by R to the power n. Now we need to, what I will do, I will subtract this two, because if you subtract here, if you see here AR and AR will be cancelled out. Next here A plus D we can cancel. So what we will do, I will subtract this. Here minus, this also will become minus, 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 all the sign will be changed. So left side what you will get? S into 1 minus R and here a plus what will be here, a plus d minus a will be d only, so we will get dr. Next plus what we will get here, a plus 2d minus a plus d, what will be d, so we will get dr square. Next dr cube, same like this, here also we will get dr to the power n minus 1, here last will be minus a plus n minus 1 into d whole multiplied by r to the power n. Okay, so what will be our s into 1 minus r? If you see this from here, these terms are gp, these terms are in gp with a equal to, first term a equal to dr and common ratio r equal to r only, common ratio is r. Okay, so what can we write, and how many terms will be there in this gp? n minus 1 terms. How many terms are there? n minus 1 terms. So n will be equal to n minus 1. So I will write, so what we will get here, s into 1 minus r will be equal to a plus, what is the sum of n terms of gp? A into 1 minus r to the power n divided by 1 minus r. So I will write a value is what? dr into 1 minus r is r only, to the power n value is what? n minus 1 divided by 1 minus r will get. Okay, and minus this last term we will get, so minus a plus n minus 1 into d all multiplied by r to the power n. So this we are getting s into 1 minus r, but what we need to find? We need to find s value. So what we will do? I will divide 1 minus r both sides. So here we will get a divided by 1 minus r plus dr into 1 minus r to the power n minus 1 divided by 1 minus r the whole square, near minus a plus n minus 1 into d all multiplied by r to the power n divided by 1 minus r. This will be our sum of n terms of AGP. I won't prefer to remember this formula. I will prefer to derive each and every time. Just what you have to do, you have to multiply by the common ratio of the GP and subtract, you will get this. Okay, so this will be sum of n terms of AGP. Similarly, we can write sum of infinite term also. So sum of infinite terms of AGP. So what will happen? N will be tending towards infinity. It means r to the power n will be tending towards 0. Okay, so what will be our s infinity? In this previous formula, r to the power n will write as 0 and r to the power n minus 1 also will be tending towards 0. So what you will get? This terms will become 0, this term, because this r to the power n will be 0, so this term, last term will become 0, and here r to the power n minus 1 will become 0. So what you will get? S infinity a divided by 1 minus r plus dr divided by 1 minus r the whole square. This will be formula for infinite terms of AGP. This one we can remember if you want, otherwise it will get from that only. Okay, so this will be sum of infinite terms of AGP. Next, here we have taken one example. Find the sum of n terms of a series 1 by 2. What is our sum? S equal to 1 by 2 plus 2 by 4 plus 3 by 8 plus 4 by 16 plus 5 by 32 and so on up to infinity they are asking. It means first they are asking up to n terms. First of all they are asking up to n terms. So if you see here, numerator 1 2 3 4 5, it is AP, and 1 by 2 1 by 4 1 by 8 1 by 16 1 by 32, it is a GP. It means what? It is a AGP because it is product of AP and GP. So what will be your nth term? N divided by 2 to the power n. Okay, n divided by 2 to the power n. So what we need to find? First of all we need to find sum of n terms. So what I will do? I will multiply by the common ratio. What is our common ratio? Common ratio is 1 by 2. Common ratio is 1 by 2. So I will multiply by the common ratio. So you will get 1 by 2 into this. Here you will get 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 will be 1 by 4 plus 2 by 8 plus 3 by 16 plus 4 by 32 and so on. Here what you will get at last? We will get as n minus 1 divided by 2 to the power n plus n divided by 2 to the power n plus 1. So what we will do? I will subtract this. So if you subtract this, all the signs will be changed. So here what you will get? S into 1 minus 1 by 2, and this will be equal to 1 by 2 plus, here what you will get? 2 by 4 minus 1 by 4 will be 1 by 4 plus 3 by 8 minus 2 by 8 will be 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 32 plus, it will get, here also will get 1 by 2 to the power n, and at last what will get? Minus n divided by 2 to the power n plus 1. So if you see here, first n terms, these are a GP, these are a GP with A equal to 1 by 2 and R also will be 1 by 2, and what about n? N will be n only. So I will find the sum of this GP. Yes, we can find. So here we will get left side 1 by 2s will be equal to, what is the sum of n terms of a GP? A into 1 minus r to the power n divided by 1 minus r. So what is our A value? 1 by 2 bracket 1 minus r. R is what? 1 by 2 to the power n. Okay, divide by 1 minus 1 by 2. Okay, and here what we are getting? Minus n divided by 2 to the power n plus 1. So what we are getting here? 1 by 2s will be equal to this 1 by 2, and here 1 minus 1 by 2 will be 1 by 2. It will be cancelled out. So here what we are getting? 2 to the power n minus 1 divided by 2 to the power n minus n divided by 2 to the power n plus 1. So these two will bring this side. So what will be our s value? S will be 2 times of this one, 2 to the power n minus 1 by 2 to the power n minus n divided by 2 to the power n plus 1. If you want, you can take 1 by 2 to the power n common also, no need. This is our sum of n terms of AGP. Next what they are asking? They are asking sum of infinite terms. So if you write for infinite terms, same like this we can write. This n will be tending towards infinity. So if you write here, what will be your sum? S will be equal to 1 by 2 plus 2 by 4 plus 3 by 8 plus 4 by 16 plus 5 by 32 and so on. It will go on till infinity. Okay. So if you multiply by 1 by 2, 1 by 2s will be equal to here 1 by 2, 1 by 4 plus 2 by 8 plus 3 by 16 plus 4 by 32 and so on. It will go on. So if you subtract here, what will happen? Minus 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 all these terms will be cancelled out. So it won't be cancelled out, actually it will be 1 by that, like that you will get. So here what you will get, s into 1 minus 1 by 2 will get 1 by 2s will be equal to 1 by 2 plus, here also you will get 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16 and so on, it will come up to infinity. Next, this is a sum of infinite GP. Here what is a value? 1 by 2. R also is 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2s we can write as a by 1 minus r. A is what? 1 by 2 divided by 1 minus 1 by 2. So this also will be 1 by 2 only. So this one cancel out. So what will be our s value? S will be 2. Sum of infinite terms will be 2. That's all. Next, we are saying modulus of x is less than 1. Modulus of x is less than 1 means what? X should vary from minus 1 to 1. X should vary from minus 1 to 1. Now they are saying minus 1 to 1 means what? It will be infinite GP. It will satisfy the infinite GP, common ratio. Okay. So we need to find sum of this infinite terms. Okay. Easy. Here what they have given? 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity, and GP is what? 1x, x square, x cube, like that. So I will write 1 plus 2x okay. Here they have given modulus of x is less than 1. Modulus of x is less than 1 means what? X should vary from minus 1 to 1. So they are asking find 1 plus 2x plus, we need to find sum of all these terms. So what will be your s value? S will be 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube and so on till infinity. So what is the common ratio of the GP? X. So you have to multiply by x, x into s. So what you will get here? X plus 2x square plus 3x square, so 3x cube and so on it will come. So what you will get here? If you subtract, left side you will get 1 minus x into s, and this will be equal to 1 plus x square plus x cube to infinity. This is also sum of infinite GP. So we can apply the formula. 1 minus x into s will be equal to, what is the first term? 1. So 1 divided by 1 minus r. R value is x. So what will be your s value? S will be 1 divided by 1 minus x the whole square. This will be the sum of infinite terms. Find s equal to 1 plus 4 by 5 plus 7 by 5 square plus 10 by 5 cube and so on. So if you see here 1, 4, 7, 10, it is a AP, and 1 by 5, 1 by 5 square, 1 by 5 cube, it is a GP. So it is a product of AP and GP, it means it is a AGP. So we can find sum of n terms. We can find sum of n terms of this AGP. So what will be that? S will be equal to 1 plus 4 by 5 plus 7 by 5 square plus 10 by 5 cube and so on up to infinity. So what you have to do? You have to multiply by the common ratio. Multiply by 1 by 5 into s. How much you will get? You will get 1 by 5 plus 4 by 5 square plus 7 by 5 cube plus and so on. So if you subtract here, what you will get? All the sign will be changed. So here you will get 1 minus 1 by 5 into x. S will be equal to 1 plus 4 minus 1 will be 3, 3 by 5 plus 3 by 5 square plus 3 by 5 cube and so on. So except this one, if you see the other terms, it is an infinite GP with first term as 3 by 5 and common ratio is, it is a infinite GP, infinite GP with A equal to 3 by 5 and R equal to 1 by 5. So we can apply the sum of infinite GP formula. Okay, left side what you will get? 4 by 5 into S will be equal to 1 plus a sum of infinite GP formula A by 1 minus R. A value is what? 3 by 5 divided by 1 minus 1 by 5. So what we are getting? 4 by 5 into S will be equal to 1 plus 3 by 5 into, here 1 minus 1 by 5 will be 4 by 5. So this 5 cancel out. You will get here 4 by 5 into S will be equal to 1 plus 3 by 4. So if you take LCM here, 4 plus 3 is 7 by 4. 7 by 4 will be equal to 4 by 5 S. So what will be our S value? S will be equal to 7 into 5, 35 divided by 16. Next.
Thank you very much for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel to motivate me for making many more videos. Please write your views and suggestions in comment section of the video. Thank you once again.